Well, hello boys and girls. Yes, it's another vlog of mine that I'm trying to do every week, but I can't because I'm such a perfectionist and I'm always busy. But don't worry, I'm fixing it, so hopefully I can do this every week. And yes, I always kept saying like I'm trying to fix it every single time I make a vlog, so hopefully this is it. I even purchased a new camera for this, and I don't like to waste money, so I'm putting this in use. Hopefully it'll force me to make these vlogs, otherwise I wasted the money for nothing. 2019 went by so fast, just around the corner is 2020. 2019, like I wanted to do like a bunch of things, but I couldn't because of circumstances. Beginning year of 2019 was very rough for me. I had to end a relationship with a woman. We had our closure. It didn't work out too well. I feel like we're both made for each other, but we both went the wrong way with this relationship, so I mean, it is what it is. Interesting enough, she did block me on all social media. I had a feeling why she did it, but you know, I don't want to make my assumptions and spread rumors, so just gonna let it go and just keep on moving, because that's the only thing I could really do. My father had cancer in November 2018. I was planning to go to Final Round and compete in SoCal 6, but I didn't. I didn't say why. I mean, I didn't want to put my private life out there. But the real reason is because since my father had cancer, I didn't want to leave out of state and something happens and I'm nowhere to be found. So I want to stay in West Palm Beach so that way if he needs anything, I'm here for him. But the good news is he went through numerous chemotherapies for the cancer and he defeated the cancer, and I'm very happy for him. I knew he's a fighter. I knew in my heart, you know, he'll get through this cancer. I went to MomoCon 2 years in a row. Had a great time there. I'm definitely going next year. After they make the announcement of MomoCon 2020, I just immediately bought the ticket, so I'm already there. So, and in that Georgia World Congress Center, it was like there's 3 different sections, and they only took 2 out of 3 for MomoCon, but since it grew so big, they're taking all 3. So it's going to be hectic next year and I cannot wait. MomoCon is one of my favorite anime conventions to go to, and 2020 is going to be crazy. July I went to Florida SuperCon and it was fun. It's actually been a long time since I've been to like a South Florida anime convention, but Florida SuperCon's always been a pleasure. A lot of interesting stuff happened that day, so let's just put it that way. Also in that July, I had drama with some FGC members online, and it's basically what it is. They misunderstood what I said early this year, and they made their theories into facts and spreading a bunch of rumors about me, and I had to clear it up. It's a terrible feeling because, you know, I didn't mention, you know, online that I've been going through a lot of stuff, and I'm not obligated to say it. You know, that's why I'm a bit scared to make this vlog, but you know, I'm trying to be as transparent as I can. And the rumors, it really hurt me because people are saying stuff like, you know, I don't care about the FGC, I turned my back on the community and stuff like that, but they just don't know the true story. And it hurts, you know? And like, that's why it's like, I don't really post much in the FGC because it's like, you know, I'm always walking on eggshells when I respond to people. The great example I can put is, you know, let's say someone asks me if I like Pepsi or Coca-Cola. The real answer is I like both, but if I have to choose, it'll be Pepsi. Then they're going to turn around and tell people that I'm a Coca-Cola hater. You know, I despise Coca-Cola. I'm too good for Sam's Choice Cola. I'm too bougie that I need to have Pepsi. You know, they'll take my words and spin it around. That's why I hate responding to people, you know. When people ask me if I'm at Orlando at a certain weekend, it's really scary for me to respond because like then they're gonna try to use process of elimination to know where I'm at. And yes, I do have some stalkers from time to time, especially during my willvolution days. I hate using the Facebook check-in. Because once upon a time, I was with my friend, we were watching USC at Duffy's, and I did a check-in. Someone actually came to that Duffy's, went straight to my table and go, "Hi Will, when are you running tournaments again? That was so creepy. And that's when I'm like, yeah, when it comes to like local areas, like I'm not using Facebook check-in again. Forget that. If I'm out of state, it's one thing, but local wise, nope, no more. I think Lady Gaga said it best. Fame is prison. And those words are so true because it's like I'm always underneath like a microscope. It's very difficult for me to express myself because I represent the willvolution community. I'm the main guy of the willvolution community, and anything I say or do, people assume that that's how the community acts. So I can't be myself. I have to be like, robotic, mechanical. I have to, be politically correct every time I speak, and it's like so hard because I can't express myself fully, and I have to like put a smile on my face even though I'm hurting. Now, since willvolution is in the past, I can focus on myself, and I represent myself now, and anything I say or do, it's all on me, not the community. Also in July, someone reached out and asked me about some information about willvolution, and honestly I legit freaked out because I was planning to make a new website and about to launch it on August 15th. And that day was very important because on August 15th, 2004, I launched willvolution.com. So 15 years later, I was about to launch my new website, which is thewill.net. I didn't tell anybody about my new website except two people, my parts manager and my best friend. I thought like Google is like spying on me or something like that. It's kind of, freaky, but in the end, it's actually a huge coincidence. Now, I couldn't really answer that question that this person asked me because I didn't want to say yes because I'm obligated to give information to that person. But I was planning to take like the information from willvolution and put it as a section on thewill.net. But I didn't want to say no because that person is going to go run Discord or other social media places and say that the Will doesn't want to help out the community and all that stuff. So I couldn't really directly answer that question. And the person was really frustrated. But then in the end, I just told him, I was just like, look, it made me feel uncomfortable. I'm not going to answer it. And then I just left it as that. Sure enough, afterwards, that person took a screenshot of our conversation and posted on Discord. I didn't know what that person said about me, but I know that person posts some screenshots. And it's just one of those things, like, this is why I can't answer, most questions that people ask, because this is what they do. They're going to screenshot what I said and post it online. This is the reality I have to deal with, and it's just like, it sucks. But it's just one of those things, guys, it's like, if you don't know somebody, be kind. You don't know what that person's going through. And you guys definitely don't know what I'm going through. And hopefully after this video you guys could understand a little bit more of what I've been going through in 2019. Be nice to everybody, man. We're all going through some struggles. We all have emotions, Let's, instead of bringing people down, being negative towards people, let's bring them up. Let's stay positive, man. And yes, as I mentioned before, I did launch my website on August 15, 2019, www.thewill.net. It's going to be a lot more of my personal view. It's not going to be representing the whole community, even though there is going to be a willvolution section, but it's going to have like a bunch of old information in the past. But since this person reached out to me and wanted information of willvolution, I didn't know what the person is going to do with the information, so now I'm a bit scared of what I'm going to put on the willvolution side. I went to Anime Week in Atlanta, had a great time. I'm definitely going back next year. I didn't purchase a ticket, but I'm definitely going back next year. And in a couple weeks, I'm going to go to Holiday Matsuri, which is, I think it's my 4th year going in a row, or is it 5? I'm not too sure, but I always had a blast at Holiday Matsuri, and I can't wait to go there in a couple weeks. I mentioned in the past that I've been going to out-of-state events by myself just to fix the one thing about me, and that's being socially awkward and quiet. I've been like that all my life, and let me tell you, like, through my adventures, I had such a great time. I met so many awesome people in different states and all over Florida. I've been discovering more and more about myself each time I go to these events. I'm getting better communicating with people. I'm still a bit socially awkward, but I'm improving every time I go to these events. When I go to these events, I notice I didn't really take much pictures and videos. Usually I'm very notorious of doing that in my tournaments, but I didn't do so in anime conventions. Reason being is I developed a very good habit of not using my phone. When I go to these conventions, these out-of-state events, I just like to enjoy the moment. I don't want to stare at my phone to be distracted. And that's why I don't use my phone that much. During my tournament days, I took a lot of pictures because I will have my point and shoot camera. And I'll take pictures right then and there because it's right there. So I recently purchased a new camera. I hope the quality is really good. I'm vlogging with this new camera right now, and I'm gonna bring this camera with me to these events. I'm planning to go to Katsucon at Maryland in February. It's going to be snowing that weekend, and I have never seen snow in my life. So it's going to be a really interesting experience for me. I am going back to MomoCon. That's already said and done. I just have to get like the plane and the hotel and stuff like that. But you guys gonna see me in MomoCon for sure. I am planning to go to Anime Expo again. I need to talk to my friends at California to arrange some stuff, but I would like to go to Anime Expo again. I'm definitely going back to AWA as well as Holiday Matsuri. I might be going to some Florida cons here and there. It all depends on my job. If I have a day off that weekend, I will be going to those Florida cons as well. I think they're going to have Florida SuperCon, MegaCon I think it's in April, and Florida SuperCon is going to be in May. And I think Taco Fest, well, I'm not going to go to Taco Fest because it's on the weekend of Anime Expo. And there's going to be some Florida cons here and there, so we'll see what happens. But yes, 2020 is going to be a lot more adventurous. As for the FGC side, I don't know what I'm going to do because in 2019, believe it or not, I barely played any video games. The only video games I really played was Hearthstone on my phone. I didn't really play much fighting games. So I missed out on playing much of Cassandra and Soul Calibur 6, and there's a new season of Soul Calibur 6 that came out recently. But sometime this week I am going to play Soul Calibur 6 just to see the new season because I heard a lot of good stuff about Soul Calibur 6 new season, and there's like a lot of changes, so I can't wait. I have to check it out. As far as the FGC side, I'm not really too sure what's going on in 2020. We'll just see what happens. But as far as I'm concerned, I am focusing heavily on cosplaying. I've been stepping my cosplay game up ever since MomoCon this year. I debuted my Bakugo. I worked with foam for the first time and made those gauntlets. I had a lot of great compliments with my Bakugo outfit. I also cosplay as Todoroki. First time applying makeup and stuff like that, and a lot of people like my handiwork, so we'll see what happens. I want to step my game up. I want to do something big, exciting for the new cosplays for 2020. So we'll see. I'm not going to make my announcement of what I'm planning to make, but it's going to be crazy. I am trying my best. I am putting in a lot of effort to make weekly vlogs for you guys. I'm making some changes with my life. I'm making some changes with my technology and my time. You know, I do work 50, 60 hours a week in my job. I do work out, and I make cosplay, and I've been going to these events. It also means a lot to me if you guys subscribe to my channel and follow me on social media. And when I see like the numbers, it encourages me to make more videos because it just shows that you guys like my work. So with that said, hope to see you guys next week on my next vlog. Peace.